see you. Thank you for watching. It's Rachel, and we're talking about why life coaching is important, or business coaching. Why coaching in general? Why should you go see a coach? Why is that important? There's some key things. All right, so I'm going to give this example to you, this little metaphor. I'd like you to go learn a foreign language that you don't know. All right? And I'm going to go throw you into that country where that language is and see what happens and how long it takes you to learn. Well, what you'd find is within 3 months, you would begin to learn the language. And that means your synapses, your brain is starting to connect the neural links to understanding the language. So it's bridging one way, if you will. Okay? So in 3 months, yep, you can say simple things like, may I have something to eat? I'd like to know where the toilet is. Really simple stuff. Your understanding is just as basic. So 6 months down the road, I come in and I check on you again and I say, hey, how's your language? And you're really excited at that time because by 6 months, you're almost understanding everything said to you. No technical jargon, no computer language unless you deal with that a lot. It's just the basic language. You can get around, you can understand fairly well, which is awesome, but you're not communicating very well. So the neural patterns are going one way, but not going the other way. It's not reciprocal yet. You're able to say, hey, I would like some teriyaki chicken or something to eat, something a little more specific, but you're not able to talk more than the weather and your name is, and, very basic language, all right? So from that point, I leave you alone. I come back in another 6 months, so you've been there a full year, and you actually are considered fluent. This means your brain pattern is going this way and that way. You are now fully reciprocating at a 5-year-old level. That is what is considered fluency. Imagine if you stayed for another year, you would be fluent at a 10-year-old level, and so on and so on. All right? So coaching is no different, because what we're doing is building different thought patterns, just like learning a foreign language. We have to take your current beliefs, your current structure, your limiting things that have been holding you back from going out and doing something, and reprogram those. And what begins to happen at the 3-month period is, yep, you understand the language and some of it is coming over the other way, but not much. Then about 6 months, things are starting to go back a little better. And by a year, you're actually fluent. Things are going both ways in your brain. So you're actually becoming an achiever and doing more long term rather than short term. Again, but that's only at a 5-year-old level. Imagine what you could do if you were 10 or 20 or so on and so forth. So the big thing is, coaching is no different than learning a foreign language. It is just like if you were in that country learning that language, that you have that constant support, right? You have somebody and people reflecting the language back to you, so you learn that language. That is one of the keys. So people often say, well, why can't I do this for myself? Or why can't I use a friend? Hey, you can. It just usually takes a lot more time and a lot more discipline. So people often don't make it. Again, also, if you look at the studies of people and the research shown for the people that are the 1% of 1%, right? The 1 in 10,000, what do they have that other people don't? They have a mentor or coach. They have that person that reflects back to them what's going on, what they are saying and what they are thinking, which allows them to adapt and change and grow. That is the beautiful part of coaching. Again, you don't have to have it, but then you don't usually become the 1% of 1%. If you look at any athlete, any top executive, there was somebody there. And that's the way it goes. So I want to help you get there by doing these videos. And so please subscribe, check them out, use these things, test these things in your level. And I always talk about trying things for 30 days. that really is the beginning of the 3-month process. Anybody can do anything for 30 days if they put their mind to it. If you try it yourself, you begin that pattern, and then you shoot your next goal to be the 3-month goal, 6-month goal, 12-month goal, you'll get there. So if you need, use these videos for support. Like us, subscribe, hear more from us. We want to hear from you. We want to see your posts below, and check out our website. Again, we had so much success over our workshop last weekend. We were just fabulous that we got requests for more of them. So stay tuned and see what else we bring forward. Thank you so much, everybody. Look forward to seeing you again. Take care.